just north of the offshoot 179. So we had a flash flood warning in effect there until just about 15 minutes or so ago. Meteorologist Justin Hobbs is an ABC 15 live drive tonight on I-17 where all that rain has been coming down. Justin, what's the latest tonight where you are?
Yeah, Amber, we've been continuing to see a moderate steady rain. We're once again back southbound heading towards 179. We went out on 179 earlier to look for that swiftwater rescue. Unfortunately, we were not able to find it. However, we did find some good news, and that is that those folks were not in the vehicle. They were rescued and taken out of that vehicle. So some good news for us. However, I do want to show you the road conditions right now. We have been traveling up and down the highway. We actually went slightly further to the north to see if we could find any more flooding, and we did find some of that flooding there on Stoneman Lake Road. In fact, we got some video of that under one of the overpasses, completely flooded out, and in fact those signs over the roadways saying don't cross because there is water over these roadways, and even though those warnings are no longer in place. So a big reminder tonight, as this rain continues to fall, we are going to likely still see some ponding on roadways and even some spots that could still be closed down. So make sure you're not driving over flooded roadways, especially here across the high country tonight. Again, back out here on our live drive on I-17 southbound, we're heading towards 179 and seeing that steady moderate rain, and we're expecting that all the way down through Camp Verde. Looks like we're going to kind of continue to see this consistent rainfall, but overall continue to be a very wet night for the high country. Again, stay safe out there if you plan to be out on the roadways, and if you don't have to be, stick the night inside if you can. And we're definitely going to be a busy night for the rest of the high country, and we'll continue to keep a close eye, I know, for any of that storm feedback that could push into the west part of the state and back closing towards the valley.
Yeah, absolutely. Been watching a lot of outflow winds come out of these storms and cause new storms to form all evening. And so that's what we're going to be looking for in the overnight hours. There's your broad look at the radar. It does show still some light rain even farther north, Flagstaff and that I-40 corridor. And then back here in the valley, a few showers starting to push in from the south right now. Increasing chances through the overnight forecast as this low pressure system moves in, works with our monsoon moisture, and provides all the instability we need to get storms fired up in the next several hours. So coming up in your full forecast, we'll talk about how long these storm chances are going to stick around and what to expect as we head into the weekend.